March 2, 2023, taking vitamin D may help prevent dementia, a large new study suggests. Older people who took the supplement were 40% less likely to develop the disease over a 10-year period, compared to people who didn't take any extra vitamin D. We know that vitamin D has some effects in the brain that could have implications for reducing dementia, researcher Zahinur Ismail, MD, of the University of Calgary and University of Exeter, says in a statement. However, so far, research has yielded conflicting results. Overall, we found evidence to suggest that earlier supplementation might be particularly beneficial, before the onset of cognitive decline. The study, published this week in Alzheimer's and Dementia, Diagnosis, Assessment and Disease Monitoring, compared the onset of dementia symptoms based on whether people took vitamin D supplements or not. The study enrolled a total of 12,388 people in the U.S. who did not have dementia when they signed up for the study. The average age of participants was 71. Overall, 75% of people in the study who didn't take vitamin D developed dementia within 10 years, and 25% of people who took vitamin D also developed dementia. The researchers found that vitamin D gave greater protective benefits among women than men, although protection among both sexes was significant compared to not taking any vitamin D. Also, protection appeared to be better if people started taking the supplement before any signs of cognitive issues. Vitamin D was significantly less protective against the onset of dementia in people who carry a specific gene that is associated with Alzheimer's disease, called the APO4 gene. That's possibly because the gene impacts how the body absorbs vitamin D, the study authors suggest. More than 50 million people worldwide have dementia, and that number will triple by 2050, the authors write. Dementia refers to the reduced ability to remember, think, or make decisions in ways that impact everyday activities, according to the CDC. It mostly affects older people, but is not considered a normal part of aging.
The watching, interacting, and participation of any kind with anything on this page does not constitute or initiate a doctor-patient relationship with verypudic.com. None of the statements here have been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, FDA. The products of verypudic.com are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The information being provided should only be considered for education and entertainment purposes only. If you feel that anything you see or hear may be of value to you on this page or on any other medium of any kind associated with, showing, or quoting anything relating to verypudic.com in any way at any time, you are encouraged to and agree to consult with a licensed healthcare professional in your area to discuss it. If you feel that you're having a healthcare emergency, seek medical attention immediately. The views expressed here are simply either the views and opinions of verypudic.com, others appearing and are protected under the First Amendment. Verypudic.com promotes evidence-based natural approaches to health, which means integrating her individual scientific and clinical expertise with the best available external clinical evidence from systematic research. By individual clinical expertise, I refer to the proficiency and judgment that individual clinicians acquire through clinical experience and clinical practice. Verypudic.com does not make any representation or warranties with respect to the accuracy, applicability, fitness, or completeness of any multimedia content provided. Verypudic.com does not warrant the performance, effectiveness, or applicability of any sites listed, linked, or referenced to, in, or by any multimedia content. To be clear, the multimedia content is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health providers with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have read or seen in any website, video, image, or media of any kind. Verypudic.com hereby disclaims any and all liability to any party for any direct, indirect, implied, punitive, special, incidental, or other consequential damages arising directly or indirectly from any use of the content, which is provided as is, and without warranties.